What's going on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram? Today, live, we're going to be talking about how, yes, exactly, how you can get involved with this $5 trillion market. I'm going to be explaining what it is, how you can get involved, whether or not you should get involved, and just some key factors before you even decide to get started in a market like this. So we're going to get into it today, but, leave a comment below from where you're from, any questions, and let's get into it. So what is this $5 trillion market that I'm talking about in this video? And it's basically the foreign exchange market for short. It's known as Forex. So basically what the foreign exchange market is basically a marketplace where all of the world's currencies come and trade together, and either have the options to profit or lose money, kind of like the stock market, except for this has a trading value of over $5 trillion every single day. Way more than the stock markets combined, near $300 billion. So that's basically what it is. For short, I think I spoke about this on my last video, so just for you to get a quick understanding. So let's say if you were to go on vacation and you had $1,000, you're going to Europe and you're from the United States, and you have $1,000 in your pocket, and you go to the United States and with your $1,000 and you trade it to European money. Okay, so now you get to Europe and your friend says you don't have to spend any money, you can keep all your money, so don't even spend a dime. So a week goes by and you come back and you come back to trade. You want to turn that money back into US money, and it turns out rather than getting your $1,000 that you once had, you now receive $1,100 after that week has passed because you didn't spend any money. So what you have just did was you got involved with the foreign exchange market, and basically you participated in a dollar to euro trade. So in this case you have profited, but in other cases there are chances that you won't profit. But this is just a small example of you getting involved with the foreign exchange market. Is basically when you exchange money over the market, and over time the values between the trades can change, whether it goes up or down. So that's just the basic. I'm in a bad situation right now. Can you help? I'm not sure what you're talking about. You probably can send me a message. Nika M. Rubly. So yeah, that's the basics, the foreign exchange market. Okay, so how can you get involved? So basically, if you ever want to get involved with the foreign exchange market, there's a few things that you have to keep. Which trading platform are you on, brother? Right now, I'm using LMFX. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it, but that's what I use in particular. But you can use, there's so many platforms you actually can use, but you decide to pick which broker you want to use, and I do use MetaTrader 4 if you're wondering that as well. But continuing on, how can you get involved? Well, before you even decide to get involved, for those of you watching this video, share this video if you want people to get more educated on this. Before you even decide to get involved in anything, there's one thing you should do. You should educate yourself. Educate yourself. And the reason why you should do this is the chance, if you ever jump into something without educating yourself, the chances of you failing and not succeeding are 99 to 100%. I'm just going to put it like that. Because imagine you just jumping in and investing your money into something that you don't even understand. You're just taking a risk. There's a chance that you'll succeed, but there's a high chance that when you're putting your money into something that you really don't understand, you're going to fail. And what's going to happen is when you fail, you're not going to trust it. You're going to think it's a scam, blah, 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 all because you didn't go out your way to educate yourself. So that's the first thing you should always do whenever you would decide to get involved in something like this. But if you ever want to get involved with something like this, there's a few basic things that you're going to need before you ever get started. Is one, you're going to need a broker, and two, you're going to need a platform to trade on, because unless you run a brokerage yourself, it's going to be very hard for you to get access to that foreign exchange market, or access to the funds that are eligible to trade on the foreign exchange market. So you're going to need to be able to find one of those, and you're going to need to get access to a platform in which you can trade. Now, if you ever want to get involved in something like this, you are able, actually in this day and age, to trade on your smartphone. So yes, it is possible to make money from your smartphone, and you're also able to do this on a PC or a laptop. Now, keep in mind that whenever you get involved in something like this is 100% a risk on your, on your plate. So be sure that when you're getting educated and when you're, actually deciding to get involved with something like this, you want to make sure you understand what you're risking. You never want to risk too much. You want to, do you trade for yourself or someone manage your account? Okay, cool. I do trade for myself, but I actually want to get involved with someone trading for me because time and financial freedom, that's my goal. And this can take up a lot of time. Especially if you're really trying to get, especially if you're just beginning, and especially if you really don't understand the market. So if you're really there, sitting there watching, and you're not really like basing it off what you know, it can consume a lot of your time. So I do desire to have someone trade on my accounts for me, just to have time and financial freedom, because that's the whole goal of this, but having the skill, literally, having a skill like this, being able to understand how to get involved with the foreign exchange market can do a lot for you. So here's the pitch today. Here's the pitch. Now, I got into the basics with getting involved with the foreign exchange market, and I stated that you need to get educated in some possible way, because I don't want you to get involved with something like this. I can talk about this, but you can go out and invest and lose a bunch of money. Then you'll be scared for life when you don't make any money. You're going to think, oh, I failed and this is the end of the world. But in fact, if you get involved with something like this and you don't really educate yourself, things could just go really bad for you. And I don't want you to be watching this video and say, oh, this guy recommended me to get involved with the foreign exchange market, but I just lost thousands of dollars because I just put my money into something and I didn't really understand it. He said, I'm not saying it's going to be, things become really simple. I want you to educate yourself. Am I right or wrong on that? So here's what I have actually I want to offer you today to get involved with. For $1, I'm going to give you the opportunity to educate yourself with the 7 to 14 day boot camp, just for $1. Okay? Boot camp that's going to teach you how to go from a rookie to an advanced foreign exchange trader. Okay? You're going to learn how to profit, and as well, during this free trial, you're also going to be getting signals from my upline and team with this opportunity to also help you trade and make money. And you're going to be able to practice this, so you don't have to get involved with your real money initially. You can learn to trade, and you can learn to trade with just using demo money just to get yourself started, just for $1. And once you actually learn to master this trade, you can actually go out there and profit on your own with a skill. Because remember, I can go out here and give you guys signals, and my upline and team can give you guys signals day by day. But look, what happens when those signals, we're not able to give out those signals, and you still need to make money. The education is what's going to take you to that next level. So I really suggest you go out, educate yourself. $1 for a trial run. If you don't like it, just $1 won't hurt you. If you do like it, you continue and take things to another level. So I know you guys are like wondering, what is the link that he's going to send me to, blah, blah, blah. And honestly, I don't even want to put the link in this video. I'm probably going to put it after I'm done with this live. I'm going to link it to the top of this video. But if you really want information, you can go out, send me a message, and I'll be happy to forward you that information. There's a huge, expansive group. There's 2 free groups that you can actually get access to, which they're daily or either weekly live trainings that you can get involved with the foreign exchange market, or you can get started right now and watch those truly intensive videos, take notes, and just for $1, and learn more about the foreign exchange market and how you can get started with trading. Learn the basics and become advanced. That's the goal for you to succeed. Now look, I want you to keep this in mind. Whenever you get involved with investing your time or your money, there's always a chance that you may or may not succeed, which it really comes down to you and your gut and how you take in the information, how you apply the information, whether or not you're going to succeed. So before you ever decide to get involved, I want you to really grasp and understand that. But I don't want you to be, scared, because scared money doesn't make money. And I don't like to use that statement, but when you're afraid to take risk, or when you're afraid to take chances at new things, change, it makes it difficult to make it anywhere. Adaptability can be one of the greatest habits you can have move forward to anything, whether you're trying to build relationships with other people, whether you're trying to get that new job, whether you're trying to build a new business, or whether you're just trying to network and get involved. Adaptability, change can be one of the greatest habits you can ever have. So I'm going to put this link up after this video, after this live is done. You now understand a little bit of the basics of the foreign exchange market, but I do want to teach you a little bit more and help you get a better understanding. So I'm going to put this link up after this video, and you can start earning while you learn. All right? So thanks for watching this video. I'm out. See you in the next one.